Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to buy, refurb and refinance a property so that you leave no money left in the deal and you get an infinite return on investment. And what's better than an infinite return on investment? First thing you need to do is find a house that needs some work doing to it. This'll do. Now that you found the property you want, you need to do some research. You need to check all the sold comparables in the area for properties that are similar to this one so that you can get the figure that this property will be worth after the refurb has been done. Now, assuming that you've got your done up value figure from the sold comparables in the area and you're using 75% buy-to-let mortgage, you want to take 75% of the done up value, and that's how much you're going to be getting back at refinance. Using that figure, we can then start working backwards. Next thing you want to do is you want to walk around the property and estimate what the cost of the works will be. If you're not very good at doing the estimations at the early stages, then take a builder with you and get their quote on site. So now that we've got the refurb costs, we need to add on a few more things. We need to add on the solicitor's fees and the stamp duty on the purchasing side, and we need to add on the solicitor's fees and the broker fees for the refinancing side. Once you've got this figure, you hope it's less than 75% of the done up value. If so, you've done it. You've just got yourself an all money out deal and an infinite return investment. Congratulations. So after you've calculated your refurb costs, your purchasing costs and your refinance costs, if it comes to over 75% of the done up value, then you've got to work really hard to try and bring that purchase price down so that you get your infinite return investment and all your money back. So once the refurb has been completed on this property and you're going through the refinance process, it's always good to be on site to show the valuer around. I mean, who knows more about this property than yourself? Now, when you're showing the valuer around, you want to tell them about all the works that have been conducted on this property so that you can prove the uplift in the value. You may also want to put together a document with sold comparables, at least 3 estate agents' valuations of the done up value property, and also before and after photos of the house, along with a schedule of works of all the work that was done on the property to take it from the wreck to the done up property that it is today. That way you'll be able to provide enough evidence to justify the uplift in value, and therefore you'll get the valuation that you want. When it comes to getting the valuation that you want for this property, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, and having that document ready to give to the valuer will help your case. Now, will I be able to do this thing quickly? Because I've heard there's such a thing called the 6-month rule, where you won't be able to refinance your property unless you've owned it over 6 months. Yes, there is such a thing as the 6-month rule. However, if you've got yourself a good broker who has access to the whole market and understands his products, they will be able to find you the right product to refinance within the 6-month period and get you all your money out. Now, couldn't I save a bit of money at the beginning and just use a mortgage to finance the purchase and then refinance after 6 months? I mean, do you really think you're going to get a mortgage on this? Also, if you use a mortgage product improperly, you will get a black mark against your name. Banks will start to realise that you're not using mortgages for long-term finance, you're using it for the short term, and they'll start to close the doors on you, so be very careful. Now, in this type of project, it's very important to keep the cost of borrowing very low. If you're using your own savings, then the cost of borrowing will be 0, and that's the best way to do it. However, if you don't have access to that type of money, the next stop, the cheapest stop, is friends and family. If you don't have friends and family with a lot of money, then I would go to networking events. Speak to other investors, build a rapport and a relationship, tell them about what you're doing, and see if they will lend you some money. Another method, and it's one that I wouldn't advise using on this type of project, is using bridging finance or short-term finance. This tends to be quite expensive, and it could mean that you're going to leave some money in the deal and you will not get that infinite return investment that you're looking for. I hope this video was useful. I hope you're able to implement the ideas that I've talked about in order to buy, refurb, refinance and get yourself an infinite return investment and all your money back out so you can keep on investing. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the page, and if you've got any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'll see you later.